As an producer, right now, you, as a producer, as a seller, or as a supplier, can you control the demand? Oliver, Venetia, Marco, Om, Sufyan?
To some extent, I think.
To some extent.
Yeah, through
But you
marketing.
can.
Can you control your demand?
Oh wait, yeah,
can-
like Marcos. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say you can't really control it, but you can influence it with any marketing strategy.
We are right now learning economics, not the marketing, right? So you cannot control. Influence, yes, you can develop taste, you can, through different marketing channels, you can increase your sales, but maybe through marketing channel, what are you doing? You are increasing the willingness. But if the person has no ability, so I like Bugatti, I like Ducati motorcycle as well. I like Ducati, I like Bugatti car as well. So I saw their ads and everything looks so cool and I want to purchase it, but I don't have the money. They are spending too much on the advertisement. They are also, sending emails to me. They are leaving pamphlets to my doorsteps, asking my friends on social media to, influence me to buy the Bugatti or Ducati bike, right? But ability, can I control the ability or can I influence the ability of the demand? Because ability depends many things: customer budget, customer income, customer responsibilities as well. How much he need to pay rent, he need to retire his or her student loan or whatsoever, right? There are number of variables. So for sure, how much you can increase profit, from which variable you can increase profit. So total revenue depends on quantity sold, and quantity sold depend on demand. So it means up to a certain level, you cannot increase your revenue. When you cannot increase your revenue, does it mean that you cannot increase your profit? Answer is no. We can increase or still, even if we influence our sales up to a certain level, even then we can increase profit. And how? By decreasing the cost. So this course objective or this chapter objective is basically for you to understand as a supplier or as a producer or as a manufacturer, how can you for sure, because how much you can 100% control your total cost, right? You can still increase the profit. Even if you are selling the same 100 units, even then you can increase your profit by decreasing your total cost. So our objective is to find that point where we can have total minimum cost. So basically I explained you all the chapter in these 2 lines. Let's see that. So now you understand what is the goal of the firm is to maximize profit. So profit is equal to total revenue and total cost, right? And what do we mean by total revenue? The amount a firm receives for the sale of its output. Total cost, the market value of the inputs for a firm uses in production. And what do we mean by profit? Total revenue minus total cost. Now, recall our previous slides discussion. How you can increase your profit from here? Objective of the firm is to make profit as large as possible. So for sure, how they can do that? By decreasing the cost and by increasing the total revenue. So this belongs to basically marketing department. How they run the ads, how they run the campaigns, how they gather the orders and all those stuff, right? But as an owner, you have a control over your factory. So you want to produce that quantity, that much quantity on which your total cost is minimum. When your total cost is minimum, your profit will be maximum. So that layman approach, if you sell more, you will get more profit, is no longer true. My dear students, if somebody tells you, now you are a business student, so if somebody tells you if you sell more, you have a more profit, that is not the case. The maximum profit is where you sell more and your cost is minimum. That point is your maximum profit. Other profits are profits, but not maximum profit. So let's talk about this. So this is the revenue formula, price into quantity sold, and quantity sold dependent on demand, and demand depends on ability and willingness. So through marketing channel, through consumer behavior and whatsoever, we can develop the taste, and taste can influence willingness. All right. So if you understand this stuff, what is the profit here? So those who are watching online, please pause the video here and please don't scan it because that software is expired and demanding a huge amount of money. So I just let it expire. So those who are watching online, please pause the video and guess your answers. So let me read that. Zila Corporation produces 300 units and sold only 275. So they produced 300 and sold 275. The average cost was 100. So each of these 275 units sold is sold at a price of 95. What is the total profit? Calculate it. What is the answer here? Can you tell me without calculation what is the answer here?
Minus 3,875.
Exactly. Why? Because their production cost is 100 and their sale is below their production cost. So 5 is already having a loss. 5 into 275, definitely there's only one minus here. Answer going to be A. All right. Okay, now when we talk about decreasing the cost, so let's just talk about what do we mean by cost. Cost means all the opportunity costs. So let's just talk about this. So if behaviorally we categorize, not behaviorally, so a firm's cost of production includes all the opportunity cost of making its output of the goods and services. So on basically opportunity purposes, on opportunity sense, we divide the cost as explicit and implicit cost. Explicit, which can be expressed, means there is no judgment in that one, which can be expressed and there is no judgment in behind that, which means which is actually physically going out from your pocket to someone else. For example, these are the input costs that require direct outflow of money by the firm. Paying worker salary, buying for sugar, flour. Why we are discussing sugar, flour and worker? Because we are continuing LN cookie factory. For a cookie factory, what are the payments? Raw materials like flour, sugar, payment of workers, right? What is the implicit cost? Which is implied, which cannot be expressed because judgment involved, and are those input costs that do not require an outflow of the money, which is not from your pocket. Why? Here we go. Payment of Helen's skills if she works somewhere else rather than his own factory or her own factory. So you tell me, if you shift a job from 1A to B to start your own business, So the last salary, lost salary on job B that you forgive to start your own company or own factory is the implied cost, which you cannot express in monetary term, which is not a direct outflow. We call this opportunity cost. So implicit cost is opportunity cost, explicit cost is direct outflow. So you tell me if you understand the concept of this implied and implicit cost and explicit cost, please tell me the answer. So those who are watching online, please pause the video. And again, okay, which of the following would be categorized as an implicit cost? Foregone investment opportunity, wages of the worker, raw material cost. Guys, I need your participation. Please hurry up.
A.
Is it A?
Okay, others?
A.
Well done. Because wages of the worker need direct outflow, raw material purchase, direct outflow. And this is indirect and also implied. Right? Well done. Answer is A. Now answer this question. Okay, so we were discussing the answers here. So the correct answer is C, because all others, A and B, they are implicit. Because these are not direct outflow of cash. Manish, now you understand? Okay, good. Robert, D cannot be the answer. Okay, now you understand?
Yes.
Okay, now answer this question. Which of the following is an implicit cost? Implicit cost. I'm pausing the video. Okay, so correct answer is C. Any question regarding? Let's move. Okay, now we talked about on direct cash flow method that what do we mean by total cost on the basis of direct outflow. So we talked about implicit cost, explicit cost, all right? And now let's talk about the profit. So economic profit and accounting profit. So remember, in economic profit, the formula gonna be revenue minus total cost, and total cost consists of both implicit and explicit. While the accounting, it only